where London will play host to a different kind of football. It's the Jets and the Vikings, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the great cities of the world, London, England. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you look at this Vikings ball club. It's been all systems go in this first month. They're off to a 4-0 start.
And it's got folks believing that this is a team that's built to go all the way. You can't win the Super Bowl in September, but they're telling everyone that they're going to be there in the end.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jets, we're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
They really should, and what you have now is a full routine established about what you want to get done and full focus on the season.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So here come the Jets to take over. Led at quarterback by a man back to full health in season number 20 now, and his second one in New York, and that's Aaron Rodgers.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Well, CD, you see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back sooner rather than later.
Yeah, and these guys, they've been hearing the mantra next man up since their Friday night light games in high school. It's 3 simple words, but they're absolutely perfect to use, and everyone has adopted them. Next guy up, do your best.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Extra point attempt to follow here. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either, and it's 7-0. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to return.
To the 27-yard line. The numbers for Hall in last week's ball game. 11 carries, 56 yards, and a touchdown.
You know he's proud of his standing as the league's number 3 rusher, and those linemen in front of him, they're just as proud, but they all have the same goal in mind. Get him to number 1 in the league and celebrate a rushing title at the end of the year. That starts with a good game here.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. They'll run with Hall. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a 1st down.
Well, we got beefeaters licking their chops and tasty dish in one fell swoop.
I did apologize in advance, didn't I?
Well, you did. That line's not eating tofu, I'll tell you that much for free. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Vikings offense making their way out behind their former number 3 overall pick, who spent his last year as a 49er. It's Sam Darnold.
And he's still been looking for that one situation to allow all of his talents to come together. He's hoping that he found it here. Plenty of playmakers on the outside and a team that's willing to run the football to let his talent shine.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
The numbers on the ground for Jones last week. 21 carries, 71 yards, and a touchdown. They'll go again to Jones. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. Here comes 3rd down and 7. Here's Darnold. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Up the middle, Jones. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Now 2nd and 5. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. That one complete to Naylor. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. An inside give to Jones. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. The Vikings are the perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. And they've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
10 yards, and it's good for a Viking 1st down. Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. 2nd and 3 from the 9. And they'll try the air now with Darnold. To the sideline, and oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the 1st down. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Vikings with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Now Jones. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. One back in the game. That's Jones. 2nd and goal. To throw is Darnold. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. This is caught. Touchdown. T.J. Hockenson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it was T.J. Hockenson who finished the drive with a touchdown reception. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. They're able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. From midfield, here's Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Rodgers now to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. To throw, it's Rodgers. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 4 catches now on this drive alone. They can't stop him. It's another 1st down. And again, it's Rodgers. This completes a Corley. So the completion good for just 3. And that will bring up 2nd down. Here's Rodgers. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
Here's Aaron Jones in the offense trotting back out. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Darnold. Out route, he finds his man, it's Jones. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Here now a 3rd down and 8. Back to throw, Darnold. Over the middle and complete to Addison. And he will have the Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Darnold now to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
Another go-around now for the Jets offense. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and a yard. Now Rodgers. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. His first catch, good for 9 and a 1st down. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half.
Another nice catch there by Garrett Wilson, who's off to a really nice start in his NFL career. He was Rookie of the Year in 2022, and in 2023, his second 1,000-yard season. He's looking for an even...
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Davante Adams, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets have cut it back within a score. The fade route, that seems to be becoming more and more popular in the NFL. What makes it a success?
When you have an athletic, acrobatic receiver who knows how to go up and get the football, all you're asking your quarterback to do is put it up there where he can get it and no one else. Very difficult to defend.
Carlson's extra point up and good, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And Davante Adams able to finish things with a touchdown reception. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return. Here's Aaron Jones in the offense trotting back out. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Darnold. There goes a deep ball, end zone. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Justin Jefferson, 38 yards. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Extra point attempt here still to come. It's good, and it's 21-10. Pretty clean and simple there, just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. New York set to take the field. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson, 70 yards. And the Jets are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
And he went all the way into the end zone. Carlson's extra point up and good. And it's now 21-17. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, called it the 21. Here's Aaron Jones in the offense trotting back out. We're in the second quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, trying to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Completes this to Addison out left. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Here's Darnold. This one swung out here to Jones. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. They'll look to throw again. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he is going to lose yardage here. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. From the 50, it's Darnold. Flush to his right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Steps away to his left. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you, too, in just a bit. But first, let's get everybody caught up with what's going on around the NFL here in Week 5. In the first half, it was the veteran Sam Darnold who had the offense moving. He came on after a slow start to fire 2 second-quarter touchdown passes and give his guys the lead at the intermission. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So here are the Vikings to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
The Jets offense and Aaron Rodgers getting set for their next drive. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's got it down to the 28.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Hall again on second down. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. And the Vikings force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks him right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
Minnesota's offense takes over possession. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, My replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. A shotgun snap for Darnold. He lets one go deep for Addison. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Darnold setting up the screen here. Aaron Jones. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. To throw is Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. And this will be covered up. Pretty good result. It'll be down at the 14-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. 3rd and 12. Throwing is Rodgers. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in a game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. And now out comes Minnesota. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 2nd and 9. Back to throw here. Complete. Jefferson the target. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tougher, guys trying to get to the football.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. They'll try again with Jones. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. They'll set up to throw, and it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Jets are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So a big chance goes by the wayside there. A tough break on 3rd and goal.
Yeah, as a general rule, you know you're usually not going to win games with field goals. But in this case, they had 3 points in their pocket. I get what he was trying to do, but that's a big swing of momentum right there.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost. There he goes, right side. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Davante Adams. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Jets have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Carlson's extra point up and good, and that gives him a 3-point lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in London. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 92 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. Back to throw now on 1st down. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. And this one is incomplete.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
Darnold from the gun. Caught on the right side by Jones. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been tough to stop. 8 for 10 so far. This is 3rd and 8. This one brought in by Jefferson. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 35. A nice pickup of 17 yards.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. 2nd and a couple. Darnold. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 16. Darnold to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Pulling a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Back to throw, Darnold. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. Now back to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Darnold now to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Now the try here for the point after. And that will make this a 4-point game. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Jets ready to get going again here on offense. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now it's Rodgers. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Sacked by Andrew Van Ginkel. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. A check down here to Jones. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. You take a look at his receiving numbers so far. He's been terrific. Up over 100 yards now for the game. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Now Darnold. He's got room at the 30. He's got room to roam. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Justin Jefferson, 35 yards. And the Vikings are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few steps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Working from the gun, Rodgers finding Allen. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
A 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10. That's pulled in by Wilson. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Rodgers going to throw. This pass out wide to Hall. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And again, it's Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Here's 1st down. Here's Rodgers. Over the middle, it's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. Throwing now is Rodgers. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Minnesota's offense takes over possession. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. And they'll indeed take a knee. And a sight that's becoming familiar in this season. They remain undefeated, another win under their belt.
And they did it the way that they really want to. Taking a knee at the end of the game. That means you have the ball, you're in control, you dictate the final part of this ball game, and they did exactly that.
And the clock rolls down to 0. What a change in this ball game in the 4th quarter, Charles. They just completely took over, and not only did they get the lead, they end up winning somewhat comfortable.
And when we spent time talking with them before the game, they made sure that we knew that they thought that they were the better team in this one, and they never lost that thought or lost that focus, and they played like it in the 4th quarter. That's how you offer a late comeback and get a win.
So for Minnesota, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And now it's off to Heathrow as they get set to fly back to the U.S. in a couple hours. Meanwhile,